Hello again, me with my crappy car. And today I had got some help from my friend Thomas, and we hang it up like this. We took off the exhaust manifold, which needs to be welded, and swapped to my red one. And we took off all the brake discs, and we need to melt them down, sandblast everything, make it look nice and pretty again to get it approved. So we will get going to the place where we can do all that. So we arrived at the spot, and we want to sandblast the brake discs at first, because we are going really cheap this time. I'm not buying new ones, nope. I will just put the new brake pads on them, and that will be fine. And we need to weld the exhaust manifold, which is cracked in many spots. So I will try to make some time lapse or something for a while, and that you guys could see how everything looks while all the process is going on. And like always, there is issues with the machines. the machine doesn't pull up the sand to the piston. And two genius in almost half an hour can sort out how the sandblasting machine works. So now I can leave you with the time lapse of sandblasting. So the thing is now that we need to get the surface as flat as possible with this stone, and then we can put it on the machine as flat as possible and mile the edges and the sides of the disc to get it flat and as good as new, I guess. It's black magic. So now it will not fall off if I will pull it. Can I try to pull it? Just try. Holy shit! And there is nothing in here. Nothing holds it. It's only magnetic magic of the machining stuff. You need to center it as much as possible, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So we use my favorite tool, hammer, to it. Much better, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't need to get like 100% straight.
No, it's
just brake disc on the old Volvo. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's not BMW or Audi. So the fun part starts. Everything is almost ready for miling, and we are starting little by little. Okay, it will take a long time, so I will leave it to the time lapse again. Okay, we spent what, 2 hours or something on the brakes? Oh, we have no idea how long.
About 1.5 hours.
Yeah, 1.5 hours about. And the brake discs looks much better now. Of course, the edge doesn't really matter, but they're good to go on the car. So now we need to weld the manifold, which is cracked, and we're gonna use TIG welder, right?
Maybe a bit of
Yeah, mix up with TIG and MIG, and we need to fix the cracks down there. And can you say your idea about welding it at first, before we try to do that? What is your idea to how we should weld it?
TIG weld up here in between. It's easier to show it. Up here, and then in the middle inside.
Yeah.
We just use some cheap shit electrode something to just make it tight, airtight inside.
Like a blob of metal inside.
Yeah, just so if it cracks inside there, it won't leak out. Then it
Okay.
will just leak into the other pipes.
Okay. So before we are starting to weld it, you can see the cracks down here, and even with some light, you see the light going through the crack. Okay, so now it's 9:25. We started to work on the parts around 12, I guess. We had hour or two break in total. We had some lunch and just sit down for a bit. And we're still not finished yet. So took more time than I was expecting, but it's all for a good purpose, to fix up the old shitty Volvo. So we finished working on stuff. The brake discs are packed in the trunk. The manifold still stays in here because we need to get the like flexi connection, or how to call it, I'm not sure. I want to say a big thank you for Thomas for helping me with this stuff. That saved me a lot of money. I will end the video here now when it's dark and raining. It is 11:17. It's almost close to midnight. So we started at 12 o'clock.